This is a rare occurrence. Our Booties is sitting on my desk while I am streaming, and he is not bothering me. We have to be very quiet because I'm assuming at some point Booties will decide that he wants attention. Oh, he's looking over here. He turned his head. The beast has awoken. No, that was too loud. That was too much noise. And he's awake. Now, hi, Booties. Hi, how are you? Do you hear him? His face says hello. Yeah, hi. Hello. Good morning. Yeah, did you wake up because you wanted to say hi to everyone with your face? And you wanted to headbutt the microphone? Yeah, oh, hello. Hi. He pushed the microphone into my face. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you get plenty of attention. He gets pets, alright? Don't let him fool you. He gets pets. He gets so much attention. Okay, maybe he didn't get that much attention from me because I was at work today. But usually he gets so much attention. Hi. Oh, look at them teeth. Look at them teeth. Did I start all the things? Did I hit all the buttons? Yeah. I wish that, like, I would totally have a cat cam set up, but like, none of my cats, like, sit in the same spot. They're not like, oh, I'm gonna go into Zoe's room, and I'm gonna sit right here for hours and hours and hours and not move. No, none of my cats are like that. Booties, when he's in my room, he will want attention, which either means, he'll do what he's doing right now. I'm kind of distracting him by giving him pets, but he will usually jump onto my desk and then kind of wander around, headbutt the mic, walk in front of the screen. Oh, see, he's walking in front of the screen right now. You can tell when he's walking in front of the screen when I... Here, let me cut over to this. Hello. It's Booties, with an I. Like, little boots on his feet. Because that's how he got named. 'Cause he's got little boots on his feet. Hi everyone. Hi. Booties, may I use the mouse, please? May I please have the mouse? So you can tell he walks in front of my screens, because the tracking just got lost. For a moment, because he decided to walk in front of me. So whenever you see my tracking suddenly get lost and you know Booties is around, yeah, he's just... Oh, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He wants to be a VTuber. Is that right? You want to be a VTuber? You want to be a VTuber? Yeah, I don't think they figured out how to track facial recognition of cats. I don't think that technology quite exists yet. Don't think that technology... Booties. My child. My... Oh, he purred... Is he purring into the mic? You usually don't purr into the microphone. Usually just like head, mic, bump. Yeah, is it because you're getting attention right now? Because usually when you're doing this, I'm kind of annoyed because I'm probably in the middle of playing a game, but right now I'm not. The only thing I'm a little annoyed at is you're walking in front of me and you're ruining my tracking. Okay, you want lap? You want... No, nope, you want to block my face.
Amazing.
Yeah, like, use my right hand. My left hand, I do not have a left hand. Left hand is broken. Only my right hand can give you pets. Don't come over to my left hand. If he comes over to my left hand, then tracking is broken. So he just needs to stay over on the right side, over here, over this way. I can see chat, and you can see me. Okay, I'm gonna try to scroll up in chat so I can say hi to everyone. Can you let me do that? Will you let me do that, booties? Will you let me use the mouse for a moment? Just one moment, please. Nope, he wants... Alright, he's licking me. Alright, good. Hello. Hi, Coachino. Hi, Near Zero. Hey, Baxter. Hi, Blue Undertones. Hi, Greffery. Alright, I have to scroll down. Oh, thank you, Twitch, for giving me money. Hey, Alta. Hey, Sheriff. Hey, Girlson. Hey, Hellspectre. Oh my god, Booty's over here. I mean, do you want to say hi? If you talk into the microphone or purr into the microphone again, then fine. You can walk up to the microphone, but like, don't just walk up to the microphone to shove your face into it. That's too close. That's too close. You need to be like 6 inches away from the microphone. That's just your face. That's not how you use a microphone. And also you're doing it on the wrong side. You need to, use the side that has the pop filter. Yeah, I'll filter out your pops. And by that, I mean you can still hear my pops, right? Oh my god, over here! Please. Or just sit on my lap. If you want to just fall asleep on my lap, that's okay too. Come here. Come on. No, you won't do it. You won't do it. He's stubborn. Yeah, this is Monday cat. Yeah, maybe I have a picture. Maybe I have a picture that I can just like put up of Booties, so you have something to look at while I'm trying to hurt him. Hi Monoxum, thank you for that. If Booties could let me see, I could see how long you've subbed for. Oh, thank you for the 6 months advance. Thank you. Alright, if I scroll up enough in my pet channel, I will be able to find a picture of booties. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is a perfect picture. This is a perfect picture of my son. Here we go. Look at this child. Booties, you're too big for that box. You're too big for that box. Your butt's kind of hanging out. Your butt's kind of hanging out, Booties. What are you doing sitting in that box? Yeah, and if you haven't seen pictures of Booties before, he is and you're familiar with Kingston, Voxandra's cat. You could easily mistake the two. You could easily mistake the two. Yeah, let me find a picture not of Booties, but let's get a picture of his face. Alright. Same box. Let me make sure that I'm not like doxing myself in any of these pictures. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here's... I can get out of the way. Here's Booties. Choosing a box that is way too small for him, when he has a nice cushioned cubby right next to him. He doesn't like it. Hi Kumao, hi. Yeah. That's my cat. That's one of my cats. His name is Booties. He's very fluffy. It's normal cat behavior. I mean, they do like cardboard, right? They do like cardboard, and they like sitting in spaces, regardless of how small that space appears to be. Hey March, hi. Yes, this is my cat. One of my cats. I have three. I have three cats. I have Booties, this boy right here. I have Zelda, which is Booties' sister. They are litter mates. She is not fluffy. She's kind of your standard looking tabby. Has kind of shorter hair. And you got, your standard like brown tabby patterns. And then I have Loki, who is much younger than Booties and Zelda. Booties and Zelda are 9 years old? I think 9. I think they are 9 years old. And we've had them since they were babies. And then our third cat is Loki. He is like 3? 4? 4. I think. Maybe 3. 4. 4 sounds right. So he's much younger. He is also very fluffy. About as fluffy as Booties, though he's a little smaller, but in fluffiness, he is of equal fluffiness. And he's all black. Though you can tell he's not really a black cat because if you look really carefully, you can see some stripes. And he's got a, he does have like just a little tuft of white on his belly. And Loki is very good, though Loki is named appropriately. Loki's a bit of a troublemaker. He likes causing mischief. He sometimes gets outside when he shouldn't be, right? They're all indoor only cats, but sometimes Loki likes to venture out. You open the door and he just zooms right outside. And then decides to go roll around in the lawn or the driveway or the neighbor's backyard, or in between the fences. So Loki's a bit of a trouble. Also, Loki is the most ravenous when it comes to food. He is insatiable when it comes to food. If you have food, he will see what kind of food you have. If you let him, he would probably eat anything. He doesn't yell when it comes to food. He's genuinely pretty patient. Despite being like really hungry, like he doesn't come up to you and beg for food until you start feeding him. As soon as you touch his bowl, you activate him, and then he starts. Then he starts asking for food. You touch his bowl and he will start climbing your leg. You start putting the kibbles into his bowl and they clank around and he wants food now. And then he'll eat his food and then he'll go around to see if Booties and Zelda have finished their food. And he can be a little bit of a butt. Usually for dinner they get like wet food mixed in with dry food, and he'll only eat the wet food, of course, and then start to stick his face into his siblings' food to see if he can steal some of their wet food. And being the youngest, sometimes he wants to play when Booties doesn't want to play. Lately, he's been kind of harassing Booties a little bit, and I think Booties just kind of wants to be left alone, and Loki wants to play, and then Booties is like trying to tell him off. But they're all very sweet in their own way. They're all very affectionate in their own way. Yeah, where did I get a picture of Kingston Fox? Where did I get a picture of Kingston Fox? Oh wait, that's not Kingston. Here's the secret. Here's the secret, telling the difference between Kingston and Booties. They really do look alike. I think the easiest thing, I think Kingston's a little fluffier. But Booties has, do you see that white mark like in between his eyes? Yeah, he's like got this like white diamond on his forehead. So that's probably the easy way to tell the difference between the two. Yeah, potentially. Booties is last time he went to the vet, he actually needed to eat a little bit more. I think they're a little worried about like his weight, just not like terribly worried, but like he could stand to gain like half a pound or something like that. Usually he hovers between 10 and 11 pounds. Usually he's around 10 and 11 pounds. But he's generally within a pretty normal range, I would say. Zelda is the one that I think is a little on the heavier side. So for a bit we have to watch Zelda, or just get her to be a little more active. Yeah, and I think I want to like try different things to like keep them active. Right, I see people like have the cat wheels, right? I wonder how that our cats would do with the cat wheels. Like, would they actually use them? Like, are they just gonna knock it over? Anyway, Booty's decided he got enough attention. He has left the room. He's now... Oh, He's laying in sight of me right now, sitting on the floor, just outside my door. And just he's like he had enough today. He's just lying down, being a tired boy. Yeah, I miss Booties already. Oh, something got his attention. Booties, what is it? What is it? Who's there? Is somebody at the door? Is Billy trapped under the well? I don't think Booties would care about that. Hi everyone. I wanted to hit the start stream button. I didn't really have a plan though. I really need to just like figure out what I do on Mondays. Maybe Mondays needs to be like my planned. I mean, so far my Mondays have been planned. I'm planning to not be planned. They're like planned unplannedness. What's a word I can use for that? Planned chaos? I'm not sure. But I don't know. It feels like I feel bad when I like, hit the start stream button. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. You all showed up here. I don't know what I'm doing here. Freestyle, yeah, freestyle. Yeah, we're yapping, as the youngins would say. Also, we're looking at a picture of my cat. Look at that boy. Maybe I should like get an album of cat pictures, and then we can just maybe at some point we can just go through them. Because I've had these cats for a long time. I've had them since they were babies. So there's baby pictures of Loki, Booties, and Zelda. For a time, last year, was that last year? Or was that 2 years ago? I forget. God, man, what has happened to my sense of time? Some amount of time ago, during the summer, I also fostered some cats. So I had four kittens holed up in the guest room, being kittens. God, there's a lot of really good pictures of them too. They were really sweet. I don't think any of my cats appreciated them, but you know, it's you got 40 kittens to take care of that are not human socialized. They were all very spicy. So I have pictures of those. Hey Lindia, hi, yeah, you see cat. You see cat. I'm gonna do something. Oh, I never said that I was streaming. I'm just gonna screenshot. Here, watch this. This is how I create my Twitter picture. This is how I get to say that I'm streaming on Twitch. It's like, look at this picture of this cat and me. How about a classic cat-themed game like Choo Choo Rocket or Socks the Cat's Rocks the... I'm familiar with Choo Choo Rocket. I'm not familiar with Socks the Cat. I still think about how a friend of yours cat's vanished for... Wait, 8 years? And showed up back home one day like nothing happened. 8 years? Oh, that's so wild. That's so what? Capped. Hey, howdy. Yeah, cats. Alright, so here's my story. Let me tweet out my picture first. And I can go into a story about my childhood cat. Alright, you don't want to hear it anymore? You don't want to hear about my cats anymore, is that it? You're trying to tell me to stop talking? Oh, Booties is using his little cat bed. Oh, it's so cute. Alright. Find picture. Okay. Alright. What was I doing? Yeah, so my childhood cat was a Russian blue. And Russian blues, to me, are just... I think they're one of the most gorgeous looking cats. I mean, probably I'm a little biased because that was my childhood cat. But they have this really pretty gray coat of fur and really pretty eyes. And he was a big sweetie. He was a big sweetie. And when... so I was born in Virginia. And when we were living there, he was an indoor cat. But then we moved to the Midwest. And we kind of lived, like, we definitely didn't live in the city. We kind of lived in the middle of kind of in the middle of nowhere. There was a lot of outdoor space, and at that point, I guess he became an indoor-outdoor cat. And like, you know, the next nearby house is like, I don't know, like at least 200 yards away or something. A lot of space. So he would wander off a lot and like be gone for days at a time. I don't think we ever had problems with him like not returning. But also I was pretty young, so if it happened, like I might have just not paid attention. I think my sad story with it is when so I've mentioned for high school I went to a boarding school. So boarding, I was not at home for most of the year. And I remember one, I think it was like a spring break, maybe. There was one of the, like, you know, kind of longer breaks, where I went back home and my sibling picked me up. And I, you know, get back home and, like, the first thing I do was, like, alright, I haven't seen the cat in a while. Where is he? And my sibling was like, wait, nobody told you. Unfortunately, he got, you know, put down several months prior. He was old, like, he was like 17. But, you know, no one bothered to tell me, and I was really upset. I was really upset about that. But it's, you know, it is what it is, right? Yeah. And he, you know, he lived a long life. Like 17 years old. That's a good cat life. Fast forward several years. After college, I stayed with my mom for a little bit. And she, let me zoom back a little bit. She got a cat from my cousin, who had this kitten just follow him home, covered in garbage. The cat was covered in garbage, not my cousin. The cat was covered in garbage, dirty, definitely stray for kitten that just found this person and started following them home for, you know, several miles. So he took it in, you know, got it checked out at the vet, you know, got him cleaned up. Decided to name him Garbage, because that's the kind of person my cousin is. But then he was like, okay, well, I can't take care of the cat. I need somebody else to. So my mom volunteered. So that was my mom's cat. When I stayed with her for a bit, and he was a big sweetie. Whenever I go to, you know, visit my mom, that's always the thing I look forward to the most. Is getting to say hi to Garbage, because Garbage talks. Garbage talks so much. He is so loud. Like, you can have a conversation with him, and he will just talk back at you. And there was one time where one of my brothers had, I forget exactly what happened, but moral of the story, he left, and he didn't close the door to my mom's apartment. So Garbage just walks out. He just walks out. And, you know, several hours later when, you know, my mom and I figure out what happened, like, my mom is, like, very upset. Is very upset. So I spent the day looking for Garbage. The cat. Garbage. The cat. Probably spent like 10 hours, like, just outside looking for him. Stopped for the night. And then at like 6 o'clock in the morning, my mom gets a call from this nice lady. She's like, I think I found your cat. And the apartment complex that my mom was in was like next door to like this mall, but it was like there's pretty good distance between him, and he was just wandering around the parking lot. It was probably a good mile away, with like kind of dense forest and like a small creek separating the two. So he must have gotten lost. Started wandering around the parking lot. And I had done like a quick sweep of the parking lot. But you know, it's a pretty big mall. So, you know, yeah. Microchip and collar your cats. Moral of the story. Yeah, so I got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and meet some random lady in the mall parking lot and exchange a cat. And she was just like, yeah, I'm just trying to get to work. Like, she was just there to, you know, start off her day. Unfortunately, like, we didn't get her contact information. My mom should have had her number though. If she called my mom, I don't know what happened with it. Anyway, that was, and garbage had gotten out at some other time, but not particularly exciting the second time. But you gotta keep your cats inside. I'm a very big proponent of indoor cats. If you live in any urban or suburban area, keep your cats inside. They'll live longer. They'll be happier. Anyway, cats. Oh, and I was talking about the foster cats a little bit. I forget if it was last year or 2 years ago. My sense of time is so messed up. But I guess here's the question. Did I debut? I don't think I had debuted yet. So I don't. Yeah, it was pre VTuber. It's pre VTuber. So it must have been 2 years ago. I have a relatively close by to me. Like, I could probably walk there. It's maybe half a mile at most. I have like a cat shelter / cat cafe. And Puppy, is my like transcoding off or something? You're telling me this looks like a dog? This is a dog? Look at this face. Look at that. Look at them whiskers. He's a cat. Four legs, 4 ears on top of head. Yeah, look at my cat whiskers. Yeah, and his whiskers are so long. And if you look carefully, he has like the big eyebrowed whiskers too. Those are very long and very like scraggly. You can like kind of carefully, you know, brush them to get his attention. Yeah, this is my cat. Fosters. So had fostered 4 kittens, which was probably a bit too much, but the foster, no, the shelter was really out of space. Oh, Loki just walked by. So we had 2 orange cats. They were brothers, boys, of course, as most orange cats are boys. This really pretty white cat, and then I think kind of like just like a white striped cat. Like white. Tabby would be the wrong word, but just white with stripes. Probably a mix of stuff. I don't know. Cats are cats, right? Unless it's like very distinct, like breed of cat, like a Maine Coon or a Russian Blue, or Persian, like, right? They're just cats. But we had started off with, I think, 2, added a third, and then they found the brother of one of the. We had the one orange cat, and then they found his brother. So it's like we should probably put them together. So we started with 2 and ended with 4, right? It's too many, too many, but they're all really sweet, and they weren't acclimated to humans. So like, you know, part of like, you know, your responsibility as like, you know, a foster, you know, a cat foster parent is like, get them to spend time with humans. They spend time around them, so they're used to being around people, and they're not so spicy. So like, of course, the very. Let me see if I have pictures. Actually, let me see if I have pictures. It'd be better if you could see pictures, right? Time to scroll. I don't think I have them. This was pre-VTuber race. This was pre-VTuber, so I don't have them on my. Oh, there's a picture of garbage. All right, let me get a picture of garbage so you can see garbage. Yeah, how about we do that? That's a good picture of garbage. How can I like copy? Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll post them to my pet channel. And then I can download them from here. And I guess I should probably like post pictures of all of my cats. Alright. I can probably find pictures in my pet channel of Loki and Zelda. Yeah, garbage. My mom's cat is named Garbage. My mom did not name him. My mother is a sweet lady. She would never willingly name a cat Garbage. My cousin, on the other hand, is the type of person who would name a cat Garbage. Scrolling through my phone. Those are pigs. That's a donkey. Those aren't cats. Those are mushrooms. Okay, I need to scroll back. Yeah, I'm like only a year. What? I found them. Oh, they're sweet. Okay. Let me see if I can get the 2 orange tabbies. That's a very unflattering picture of booties. What the hell? Alright, alright. I think I have enough to show. Alright. Alright, so here's garbage. Oh, I did some cropping. Let me... Here's garbage. Zoe, that's too big. Zoe, that's too big. As you can see, I got a picture of him mid-yap. He is in the middle of... He's talking right now. So I said he's a talker, yep, he's talking as I'm taking a picture of him. Yeah, he's a big sweetie though. He's a big sweet cat. Alright, time for the Fosters. And so this was 2 years ago. Actually, no, these are kind of rough pictures. These are all pictures when we first got them, so they're recently rescued. And a little scruffy. Maybe there's better pictures of them. Yeah, let's do those two. Do I have pictures of the two orange boys? Alright, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. So here's two of them. These two are really sweet. These two are the good ones. They were very friendly. The white one was a little skittish. But, you know, eventually warmed up. The tabby was very playful. I'll make a note that these were Fosters. Alright, so you can tell, was this one must have been Ollie, I believe. No, this was Milo. Oh, big, yeah. You can tell that, you can tell that, like, he has, like some sort of eye infection. So he had we had to put him on some medication for a bit, like the foster, or the shelter, you know, took care of that. They got medication for them, but giving spicy cats medication, is not particularly easy, I will say. But, you know, it got done. It was, you know, just like medication that you just had to, like, shoot some stuff into their mouth. And it supposedly tasted good for them, but you know, how would you appreciate if some large creature, you know, as you're eating food or something like that, picked you up, excuse me. That's how it would feel. But yeah, we had to like just pick them up, stick a syringe in their mouth, and then give them their medicine. So this was Milo. He was the spiciest boy. He was, as you can tell in this picture, he does not want attention. He does not want to be touched. He just, like, you would enter the room and he would just go hide under the bed and he would not get out. Meanwhile, his brother, who, this picture I think is like right after he got rescued. So we had two, the Tabby and Milo, the previous orange cat. And then we got that white cat. I'm forgetting all of their names because there's a lot to remember. And then they had like the name that we called them, and then the name that the shelter called them. Like, so I just like has been lost to time. We had two, then we got the white one, and then they found Ollie, Milo's brother, like litter mate. And there he is. He was skittish, but he was also really sweet. As you can see, he's actually like approaching me in this picture. And you can see Milo's behind him. So like Ollie would come out for food and treats. So I think I had some like treat in my hand here. So he would come out for treats, and then when the treat was done, he would leave. He's like, okay, no more treat. Okay, bye. But you know, eventually he got acclimated to the point where I could start petting him while giving him the treat. He would start eating while I was in the room, and then he would be okay with me petting him while I ate, and then he would want to play. He warmed up pretty quickly. Milo, on the other hand, it was only after like 2 months, 3 months, I forget how long we had them. We had them for a bit. Because, you know, they had to find, you know, owners for them. Or find space in the shelter. Eventually, there was space in the shelter, so just before we, you know, returned them to the shelter, because there was space for them, Milo just started to warm up. So just started getting to the point where, you know, he would actually come out when you had a treat and eat the treat out of your hands and be okay with you in the room. And I even got to pet him a couple of times without him hissing or, you know, curling away. We're talking about cats. Yeah, it's Mondays. Mystery Monday. Did you expect cats? No, you probably didn't. You probably didn't. Yeah, I think that's... Oh yeah, here's a really good picture too. Here's another really good picture. Oh, this little baby. Oh, little baby. They're so small. I should dig up pictures, baby pictures of Booties and Zelda. Because this is basically what Zelda looked like as a baby. Basically what Zelda looked like as a baby. And then Booties looked weird. Booties Booties looked weird. We got booties in Zelda when they're I think 7 weeks old. Really young. Generally, like it's not recommended to at least until they're 8 weeks. Um, booties looked like a weirdo. He was really cute. But his head was like too big for his body. He was so small. He was the runt of the litter. He was such a tiny baby, and his head was big, and his body was small. And he would he would waddle around for a bit because he ended up getting it's pretty common for kittens to get like worms in their stomach. Sorry if that's a little gross. Right, like it's not that uncommon. There's medicine for it, right, that you give them, that like deworms them. But he had his belly was like his belly was so big he literally waddled around. He was just this tiny little boy who couldn't walk straight. And now, we thought he was going to be giant, like, when he started to grow. Stop it! I'm talking about my cats. Can I help you? Are you not getting attention? Do you need attention? Apple and Capt, are you attention starved right now? Because I'm talking about my cats too much. Oh, you're just testing for delay? I see. Alright. Cats are done. No more cats. Okay, got nothing else. I don't know. Why did I even start talking about cats? What was I? Oh yeah, because we were talking about booties, and booties was. I don't know. I got started talking about cats because booties was here. Yeah, and there's more pictures, and I've had other cats. And of course, like I go visit friends and they have cats and I love them. Oh, Booties is back. Hi. Yeah, you got something to say? No, you got nothing to say? Booties. Your aunt offered you a kitten a few months back and I can't read. Because you don't have the... Yeah. I mean, that's the right thing to do. Unfortunately. Because they, you have to take care of them. It costs money to buy them food and, get them things that they need to be happy. Get them checked up, go to the vet. Need money set aside if something really bad were to happen and they, need some emergency care. For a bit, I was worried about Booties. A couple years back, he had some urinary problems, which is supposed to be pretty common in male cats. So he was on a special food diet for a bit. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. That's like a really hard decision to make, right? And unfortunately that stuff doesn't come cheap. There is like pet insurance. But that's also, you know, can unfortunately be expensive. Depending on what you have access to. And oftentimes those aren't going to cover everything fully anyway. Yeah. Alright. Booties. I think you've had enough attention. I think the stream is no longer yours. It's been an hour, and you're still here. Yeah, we've talked about cats for a whole hour. What more do you want from me, Booties? Yeah, see, there he is. Yeah, hi. You got more to say? I wish Booties would talk more. The only time Booties talks, okay, there's 2 times he talks. If I hear Booties talks, it's one of 2 things. Number 1, I'm in my room, probably with the door closed, and he wants in. He'll sometimes cry when he's outside, but more often he will cry the moment I open the door. He'll come rushing in and then start crying for attention. But the moment he realizes he has been acknowledged, that he knows that I am aware of his presence, he stops talking. It's like he is just announcing to the world, hey, please, somebody notice me, please. And then at the moment he gets noticed, he's done talking. He's done talking at that point. The second time Booties talks is probably the same sort of situation, really, where he's just saying, please pay attention to me. I need someone to acknowledge my presence. And when that happens, it's and I could be like downstairs and giving him attention, for hours, and then it's like, oh, it's time to go to bed. And so I head upstairs and I go to bed. Booties, come over here. And then like 5 minutes later, I will just hear the loudest cries from downstairs from this poor boy. Like he doesn't know where I am. He can see me walk upstairs. He knows where I sleep. He knows where I live. He knows where I am. But like he forgets. And then he thinks he's all by himself and he's crying. And so usually all I have to do is just like call out to him. I just like call out to him, and then I'll hear him rushing upstairs. And he doesn't even like come and get attention. He doesn't even come and be like, oh, let me, come join you in bed, let me get pets and do that stuff. He just comes running upstairs just to like check to see if I'm actually there. And then he's good. Do your cats stick their paws underneath and pull the door towards them? Like Booties does that. Booties, and you might even hear when you probably have heard him do it before, where I have the door closed and my door to my like office space definitely is very like loose, and you can jiggle it. You can jiggle the door, and it will you'll be able to hear it. Right? It makes the sound that like your door does when you jiggle it a bit against the frame. So it's pretty loud. And there's like a whole inch of like space underneath the door. That whoever put this door together definitely did not get stuff for the right size. because I've had to fix the door. Um, they mismeasured something, or maybe they cut it to the wrong size. Either way, there's a ton of space at the bottom of the door. It is a very comfortable reach for him to stick his whole arm underneath the door. Easy. There's so much room under there. Yeah, he doesn't even, I mean, sometimes he will paw the door. Like, he'll, like, you know, press against the door. But most of the time, it's him sticking his, you know, his whole arm, underneath the door. It's hard to get pictures of him doing it, but I think I have one good picture of him. And I think that's, like, he was doing it when, like, there was, like, a toy or a hairband, I forget what, something he wanted and he was trying to get to, and he was sticking his whole arm. Because usually, like, I think what happens is if he notices that I'm paying attention to him, he'll stop doing it, right? Like, if he can hear me approach the door, even though he can't see me, he knows I'm there, so he'll stop doing it because, again, he just wants his presence acknowledged. But I do have a picture of him, and if I find it, I'll post it in the Discord. Whereas, yeah, it's just like the door, and then this very fuzzy cat arm sticking underneath it, trying to get like at a hairband. Which, of course, is like a cat's second favorite toy, a hairband. This was actually Garbage's favorite toy. Was the plastic rings that you get from milk jugs, or got like a gallon of milk, right? So you have like the twist off top, and then the ring that goes underneath that attaches to it, that you break off when you twist. So if you just remove that, Garbage would literally play fetch with that. I could literally throw it across the room. He would grab it, carrying his mouth back to me, and drop it in my lap, and I could just keep doing it. So it was like Garbage's most favorite activity. It's Monday. And that means it's time for Gandalf to lick a graham cracker. It is her most favorite activity. I love Gandalf, who gets to lick a graham cracker. I haven't been able to teach fetch to my cats. They will play with the milk rings, but they don't play fetch with them. They'll play with them for a little bit and then usually get bored and do something else. Alright, and I'm gonna slowly get up. Slowly gonna get up from my chair. I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna close the door. Just so that, I don't... Whatever I decide to do, Booties isn't gonna decide that, he wants attention, half an hour from now. I just have to be quiet so I can do it before Booties realizes what's happening. Oh no, Booties, don't come back. don't even know where he went. I don't even know where he went. He's not like, he wasn't right. I thought he was like literally right outside the door. He was not. Eh. Oh. 1 second, I'm running over my wire for my headset. When can we invent chairs that I can move around that don't have wheels, that just like hover above the ground so I don't keep running over my wires? I know, right? I mean, well, let me be clear. My office, I'm very spoiled with my office chair. I got lucky and I got a free Herman Miller in very good condition for free from my place of employment. So it's very good. It's very good. I will always recommend a decent office chair before you consider any gaming branded chair. Office chairs are good for the office. Gaming chairs are for if you want to feel like you're a race car driver. Which I do not want to feel like I'm a race car driver. Yeah, this was in... I mean, I've had it for a couple years now. But I, try to take care of it. But it has wheels and I roll over my wires all the time. Yeah. Like something that you can get at like, just your basic office chair from like, I don't know, your local supermarket or something like that is generally going to be cheaper and generally going to be, more ergonomic for you than many other gaming related chairs. Though I'm never going to tell people what they can and cannot buy. If something works for you, okay. Yeah. I mean, I do have race queen art. But the race queens don't usually sit in the cars. They're usually on the outside of the cars, waving flags and, stuff like that. Alright, I should probably do something today. We should probably play video games or something, right? I mean, I guess we don't. It's not written down. Twitch isn't going to, I don't know, ban me or something like that, right? If I get banned from Twitch, know that it wasn't my fault. Twitch just hates me. I did not deserve it. I guess there's been a lot of talk lately about like basically how Twitch seemingly hates VTubers. VTubers tend to get a lot more harsh sentences, I guess you could say, when it comes to bans. So there's like this perception that like Twitch just doesn't like VTubers, or there's like an individual at Twitch that like doesn't like VTubers. I guess the nice thing is that I am small enough that nobody at Twitch knows who I am, which is probably a good thing. Zelda's machination. Zelda. What did Zelda? Zelda's not this scheming, evil. I don't. Zelda is a big sweetie. Zelda's a sweetheart. When she wants to be. When she wants to be. Sometimes she. Sometimes she's a little territorial when it comes to Loki. Sometimes she does not appreciate Loki's presence. And she will instigate. Hey, Alto Weapon, hi. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was like looking into something. You said you were booting up Kinnikumen Dirty Challenger for the FFC. Let me take a look at what is this? What is this? Oh right, I remember looking at this. So is this like a fighting game? Is it like a beat 'em up or fighting game or something like that? Is a sports game. Thank you, GameFAQs. Hi, Critic. Hi. One thing that I've been wanting to do more of, and I need to find time to do it. I need to play more fighting games. I need to get back in the Grand Blue. I need to. There's a couple other fighting games that I'm wanting to play, and I need to find some time to do so. Hey Coach, Jenny, thanks for the stretch hydrate. Do I have water? I still have a little bit of water, but I also have a Slurpee. Sorry. Sorry. Zoom in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. I should play more fighting games. There you go. End of story. Good story, Zoe. Thank you for sharing it with the class. Alright, next student, it's your turn. To show and tell. Yeah, good story, right? Kinnikumen Grand Prix 2 on PS2 is a vaguely legit fighter. Dirty Challenger is Kusoge. Alright, what makes it vaguely legit? And what define, like, one thing that, like, who gets to decide if something's Kusoge? Is there, like, a Kusoge committee? A Kusoge, council? That decides what is Kusoge and what is not. I mean, do I? What if I think Hoshiwo Miruhito is just a good game. Well, yeah, again, I'm. Are we saying that Prosentia is the Kusoge Council? Shut up, yeah. Look, I had to say something that everybody knew and agreed on was like, yeah, Zoe, that's what we mean. That's Kusoge. Everyone knows that what is it? What was the English name? Stargazers? Is that the English name? If you disagree and decide Dirty Challenger is good, I will be thrilled. And yeah, it's this sort of thing. Like, right, like, one thing that like, and like, it's fine to call something Kusoge, right? Like, I have nothing against it. But I do worry that when having conversations about it, it's like really easy to dismiss. It's like, oh, this is Kusoge, it's just a bad game. Like, haha, it's funny, it's so bad it's funny, type of thing. I think it's too easy to do that and, like, you know, dismiss some, like, you know, actual qualities that the game might have. Yeah, maybe they fall flat in their face because there's really silly things going on. Like, here's this. Virtual Hydlide is probably a really good example. Everybody knows Virtual Hydlide. I don't know if it usually comes up when it's talking about Kusoge, but, like, people know that it's, like, it's generally considered not to be a great game. Now picture this. Imagine a Virtual Hydlide that ran at least 20 FPS. Suddenly it's not that bad of a game. Suddenly it's like, oh, you know, it's actually doing some really cool things. Like, it has procedural map generation, you know, 3D environment, 3D, like, combat. Sure, it has, like, kind of awkward tank controls, but, like, most of the laughs at it are because it literally runs at, like, 2 FPS, and worse in some situations. Perfect game for today. I have never played Virtual Hydlide. I would like to at some point. I mean, I could boot it up now. I have the Mister. It also looks silly. Yeah, you know, it does. It's what? 97? Is that the year? What year did it come out? 95, even earlier. 95, but, like, 3D. Like, I think it has a lot of interesting things about it that ultimately kind of fail because maybe a little bit too early. Like, it was the world wasn't ready for Virtual Hydlide. I wonder if somebody has actually, like, somebody must have, like, done, like, an FPS fix to Virtual Hydlide, right? There's gotta be, like, a Virtual Hydlide that you can play that, like, runs actually probably smoothly. Now, maybe people don't want to play it because, like, part of its charm is that it runs at really, really low FPS. But, like, honestly, I think it's, like, I don't know. I don't want people to, like, dismiss. My point is, I don't want people to dismiss games just because they kind of have the Kusoge label attached to them, and it's really easy to overlook things that any qualities about them when they have, like, this label of let's just laugh at this thing. So as long as you keep an open mind, as long as you know, appreciate the many facets a game has, and don't just dismiss something as Kusoge just because someone decided to call it Kusoge once. Do I have it? Do I have access to play it on the Mister? Like, I know I have the Saturn core, and I have other Saturn games. Do I have the access to play it? I was lurking for a bit. I was trying to, like, it looked familiar. Was that, wasn't Dungeon Keeper, was it? Or was it Dungeon Keeper? Like, I wasn't listening because I was at work. Dungeon Keeper was one game. Okay, okay. Yeah, because then you played a bit of, you played a bit of what? Belmont's Revenge, and I probably wasn't able to watch anything after that. Before that, it was Kill, Crush, Kill, and Destroy. Alright, let's take a look at that. Oh boy, look at that. So it's, what is it on, was it originally on DOS, was that? Amazing pre-mission cutscenes. If I gave the game a fair shake, and I'm a fan of the franchise, I think it's stinky in an endearing way. Surely I'm allowed to call it, because, oh yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, my whole thing about Kusoge is just like, don't immediately dismiss it. You know, every game, okay, maybe not every game. Many games have certain qualities about them that maybe not everybody likes. Like, you don't have to like every part of a game, but maybe some people do like them. And sometimes those qualities outweigh any blemishes that it may have. Yeah, there's even things that are not great by many people's standards. You know, they've got charm sometimes. They've got redeeming qualities. And maybe their only fault is, you know, they run at 2 FPS. And we're like very, very early 3D. And have really awkward controls. Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. What are you shy about, Blue? You got something to say? Hmm? Let's see. Thank you, Blue. You're very sweet. I like everything about Virtual Hydlide except playing it. Yeah, I can imagine. I haven't tried to play it, so like, I genuinely don't get like motion sick when playing games. The only ever time that I even got close to it was, I got one of the VR headsets from a friend. I played some like VR games for probably way too long, and I just like, you know, started feeling dizzy like after many hours of it being in my head, which is probably just like, yeah, don't like, you know, wear that thing for like 3+ hours without taking a break. But genuinely, I'm pretty good about not getting motion sick when it comes to games or anything really. I just don't get motion sick. Which I guess is nice. So it's gotta suck if, you know, if you get motion sick in the car, on a plane, from playing video games. Saturn. Alright, do we have virtual Hydlide on this thing? Oh, come on. Oh, there's that. Did you hear that? Actually, you probably didn't. I think I have my console muted to you. V. Virtual on, oh, there it is, virtual Hydlide. Yeah, my Saturn library is a bit bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was pretty small. Virtual on. Yeah, I'm pretty unfamiliar with virtual on. I think I became first aware of it when I think Adam did a funny like photoshopped me onto like one of the virtual on characters. The best port or virtual on one is Trapped in Kiwami 2. It's tragic. Right, really? Why is that? Like, is it just like a mini game? I mean, yeah, it's Sega, but like, did they literally just port the entirety of Virtual On 1 into Yakuza? They put a bunch of random arcade ports in those games? I see. Arcade version HD, multiple control options. Oh no. When's the last time, like, again, so I'm pretty unfamiliar with Virtual On altogether, but like, when's the last time they made a Virtual On game? Uh, 2018, according to Wikipedia, which was a certain magical Virtual On. Featuring characters from the light novel series, A Certain Magical Index. Really? Yeah. yeah, I'm just reading the wiki entry. That's pretty wild. I love silly crossovers and collaborations. They're like the funniest thing. Like, why are these like two completely unrelated things together? Who cares? Stop asking questions. Alright, do I play like, I don't know, however long I can handle of virtual Hydlide? Wait, this looks too good. Is this... Did I load... Oh no, I loaded up Virtual On instead. I was like, this looks too good. What the hell? I was like, oh wait, this is Virtual On. Whoops. Alright. Let's switch the category over to retro. Let me switch over to This place. Oh, let me get rid of my cat. There we go. This looks a little weird. Did I fix the... Let me check if I fixed this thing. I didn't. Alright, I need to... I have some homework. Chat. I have to fix my... Not fix, but like... Basically rewire all my OBS scenes and stuff like that. I can just like make my flow a little more efficient, and just make it look nicer, and make sure that like I'm capturing the right aspect ratio for everything instead of kind of like eyeballing it sometimes. How's my art going? Yeah, that's the other thing I need to do. Our art homework is not going well. I spent a bit of time just focused on the outfit debut, and then I kind of let it drop and I haven't picked it back up, so yeah, I need to get back on that. And there's just too much stuff going on. Can't I just have more time in the day? More days in the week? Wouldn't that be nice? I think I'd prefer more days in the week than more time. Like more time in a day. I think I would prefer that. Yeah. I still work the same amount, or maybe even less, and then always get like 5-day weekends or something like that. Like work 5 days and then I rest for 5 days, right? That just makes sense. It just makes sense. All right. Why does it want me to play? Why does it want me to do something with the second controller? Do I need to be playing with 2 controllers? How does this work? Do I have to plug in another controller? Oh, apparently I didn't mean to reboot the whole mister. Wow. Which Virtual On does Miku show up in? Cyber Troopers Netlink Edition, Virtual Open. That's not Virtual On. That's a different game. Wow. Sega. Yeah, it wants me... How do I play this if I don't have another controller plugged in? What does it want from me? I don't actually need 2 controllers, right? Right? Hey, Shinobu. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to play it. It doesn't... It wants me to bind controller 2 to something, and I'm like, Do I need to plug in a second controller? Maybe if I do this. Maybe if I reboot in USA. Nope. Alright, I don't... Unless I could figure that out. Not playing Virtual On. Maybe whatever this other version of Virtual On will work for me though. I get to see the cool Sega Saturn splash screen. That's the same thing. Help! Help! I need help! Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, I could bind something else to controller too. But I don't want to. So the solution is, Zoe, don't be lazy, and that's asking for too much. The manual doesn't show 2P at all. Why is it like booting up like this then? This control device select mode. Can I disconnect? Why is there? Maybe it thinks that there's a second controller plugged in. We'll do that. Reset player alignment. Why would it think there's two controllers plugged in though? Maybe I have bound something to the second player. Did I ever get the chance to play Versus since the patch? A little bit, but not that much. Input. Ah, there we go. Alright, the moment you disconnect, yeah, it's fine. There we go. Let's color. Let's color. Wait, can I just color it? Oh, hell yeah. I just get to color it. Oh yeah, this is the one that had like the was it like a there's like a Miku version of a Fei Yen, right? Oh, her dark color is purple. I would have preferred if it was just black. I see, okay, and her red is more of a pink. At least for that. So we just like play the arcade or something? I mean, if I don't have someone to play against, it's probably our only option. I guess, well, that's also loud. At least it's loud for me. I probably should do one of these so you know what I'm playing. Game library, Steam apps, common. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Program files. Sammy, oh, you're picking stuff for me. Excuse me, I was not ready.
Round 1. Get ready.
Alright. So we have to figure out controls. Alright, the D-pad. I don't think... Oh, okay, see. I'm not sure if this is... The controller I have set up is bound very well. These controls are funky. Alright, let me see if I can define Saturn button. Right, left, down, up. What does a Saturn controller look like? It's just like, it's the 6-button layout, right? So it's like A, B, C, start, R, X, Y, Z, left. No. Yeah, that's it, never mind. Oh, there we go. Did I just bomb myself?
You win.
Oh, there's no L?
Get ready.
No, it's Virtua On. Jeez, Zoe. You don't even know how to spell the name of the game you're playing? What is that button? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Ideally, you would have twin sticks, but I don't know if the Mister can do that. Yeah, if I could, like, this makes a lot more sense if you just had, joystick, controls. Virtual, so back to having an L.
Round 2. Get ready.
What the hell? Why am I so good? I literally just hit him once with my sword and he dies.
Third mission. Round 1. Get ready.
Alright, where are you? Come here. Alright, come here. Come here. Alright, he didn't like that very much. He just like threw a spike ball at me, what the hell? How am I supposed to deal with that? He's throwing spikes at me and I like can't do anything about it. That's cheating.
Round 2.
I'm gonna whine about it.
Get ready.
I don't know how to deal with him. Like, everything he does just, like, locks onto me. This seems really loud. Evade fire an approaching enemy by zigzagging. Oh, thanks, bud. Have you tried not getting hit? Alright, let's see how she does.
Third mission. Round 1.
Bowgun beam.
Get ready.
No. He just throws the ball at me and it just hits me. Can I like block? Is there a block button that I need to know about?
Round 2. Get ready.
And it knocks me down. No, that's not it. I'm still trying to figure out the controls. I don't quite understand them. We'll figure this out. Why were the first two missions like really easy? And now it's like, no, this guy's just gonna kill you a million times and make fun of you.
Get ready.
No, as soon as I jump, I just get hit by that. No. I'm trying to operate at the safety of the thing. So she has like some sort of install.
Round.
Yeah, we're playing the Saturn version.
Get ready.
Because I meant to select Virtual Hydlide. This is not Virtual Hydlide. But it was right next to Virtual Hydlide, so we're playing Virtual On instead. And I do not know what I'm doing. No. Okay, so I can just do that to dash around. What is her hand beam? The controls are really weird. If there's a way I could get Twin Stick to work on the Mister. Maybe if we do this, A, B, C, start, R, X, Y, Z, left. Let's try to set up alternative buttons. A, B, C, start, R, X, Y, Z, left. Nope, never mind. I thought that might like take you to a different button assignment. Alright, let me look up Saturn Twin Stick. Oh, that looks so cool. List of supported games. Oh, look at that. Cyber Troopers Virtual On. And then if you use that, like I wonder if like does it just work out of the box with the Mister? Or is there weird stuff that you have to do? Or maybe it doesn't even work with the Mister at all. Because like the number of games it supports is like 5. Alright. So I wanted to play... There's so many virtual games. Virtual Hydlide for like, I don't know, 5 seconds. Right. And then I have to do this again. And reset. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Nintendo had Super, and then 64, right? It's only fair that other companies have some sort of prefix or suffix. I always forget that it had just these cutscenes in it. Hydlide, but it's virtual. Woo woo. Let's go. Where are we going, Lily Features? How long can you make this code? And what characters can you use? Looks like alphanumeric plus... and the male and female signs. No, let's try that again. Alright, what sort of world do you give me? I've never played this before, but I've just like everybody else, I'm aware of this game's existence. Hi Ren, hi. Yeah, welcome to my stream where I talked about cats for like an hour and a half, and somehow I'm playing Virtual Hydlide. Not too sure how I got here in life, but here we are. Alright, the double raid. Hi, Profness. Alright. What are you up to, Ren? No, I do not want to shout out Saturn Twin Sticks. Yeah, I guess I'm playing Virtual Hydlide. This is who I am in my life right now. And hi, Profness, what were you up to? Disaster Report on the PS2. Very funny game. Alright, how do you, like, get out of this stance? Okay. So this goes into that stance. Alright, I'm learning. Oh, we got strafe buttons. Oh, that also attacks. Alright, and the map is, like, procedurally generated, right? Do I need to go to the whatever X? SNK versus Capcom March of the Millennium. Not my usual genre, but gotta do something in each of my NGPC games. Well, thanks for stopping by, Prof Ness. I hope you had a good stream. And I also hope you had a good stream. I don't know how long I'm gonna play Virtual Hydlide, so if you came for, I don't know, hours of Virtual Hydlide, I mean, maybe I just have to give it to you because you came here. That's a river. That's a bridge. How do I run? Does running exist? Yes, oh yes it does. Yeah, which ones? Jan, which one? Can you point out the very specific frame that you love? I know you can find out. Alright, come here, slime. Come here. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Jelly. Yeah, just a couple seconds ago, we were playing a different virtual game. Where I was playing Virtual On for a couple of minutes. Because I accidentally selected that instead of Virtual Hydlide, which I said, okay, let's play that for a bit until I realized the controls are really hard. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, Prof Nest. Thanks. Thanks anyway. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Giant Freddy robots, pretty good. Yeah, it seems like Virtual On could be really, really cool. It does seem like it really needs the I mean, maybe I could just learn the controls. Like, it could just be that. I could just learn the controls, but I imagine playing with the twin sticks is probably pretty cool. So can I just, like, head towards this line? Is there screen wrapping? Yeah, you gonna send me something? Alright. Oh, what's this? No, don't attack the sign. Don't attack the sign. Play the holy melody. I don't got that. I don't know how to sing. I do love that it just gives you a timer. Right, yeah, the first thing you do is, like, go into this, like, little... What the fuck are you? Ah! Where's the... Is this the entrance? This looks like it could be an entrance. Dang, I can't believe I'm missing out. Oh, dude just blew up. I get armor. Stab. How do we... So, I'm assuming the X was for the ring? Probably? Probably. How do I... This button? Alright. Item? No. Item? There we go. Leather armor. And weight is important in this game, right? Hey Suko, hi. Ring of power. I have 2 rings of power. I can't have 2 rings of power. That's unfortunate. This item is plate armor. Carried, equipped, carry max, equip max. Alright. I can... Alright. I didn't press that for a bit. I literally just pressed the wrong button. You'll have to forgive me. I was trying to do this. I was trying to get in real close and get angry at you. But instead I pretended like I was gonna end the stream. I think this is another form of getting angry. So angry that I end the stream.
Amazing.
I need to redo my hotkeys.
Julia.
I do appreciate that it took like a good 5 seconds to put on the armor because it had to like load it in. Alright, but we have armor. We got money. How am I supposed to see that stuff on the ground? I guess it is a pretty, like, it's I guess kind of easy to spot because more money. Alright, so we got a ring now. What? Hey, remember how I said that booties will likes to jiggle the door? It's this Dark Souls. Yeah, it's Dark Souls 0. Yeah, even before Demon Souls came out. Truly, Virtual Hydlide is the first Souls-like. I mean, it's difficult. It's got you know, open worlds. You know, engaging combat. I don't know anything else that this game has that I can use as very generic descriptors for things. Deep lore, yeah, sure, yeah, It wants just me to go back here. Is there something I'm missing? I mean, maybe there's something I'm missing. Yeah, that's usually the sticking point. This game has some frame rate, some minor frame rate issues. And more money? More money. What do I do with this money? That's my score. Does that actually do anything? Is there like a grave? Don't tell me that I have to like start reading graves. Maybe I can use one of these rings. Okay, they tell me to go over here. Oh, maybe that big... Maybe this big one is the thing I need to do. Ah, okay. So it wasn't the ring that I needed to pick up. That was basically right in front of it. It was the crucifix. All right. Let's find out what to do with that. Put on. Sure, why not? I put on the crucifix. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Alright, now what? I've been playing this game for 11 minutes and I'm already lost. Oh, nope, we have a line. Don't tell me the line, just... Oh, no, it tells me to go somewhere else. Okay, we will follow the line. I'll run in this direction. Well, that was a good sound. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's new, so that's why I haven't seen it. I only have had it for about a week. I have to show it off now. All right, lights. Is this the lights button? Yeah. Okay, lights turn back on. I can take my jacket off. I can change my hairstyle. I can change my hairstyle. I can change my hairstyle again. I still have my old outfit, right? I can take off the accessory. I can take off the stuff around my waist, which leaves my legs a little open. So I usually try to keep that stuff on while I'm streaming. Yeah, I really, really like it. I really like it. I was really excited to show it off. Yeah, what's up? That's fine. That's fine. It's okay, Twitch can't ban me. They don't know I exist. And before the stream suddenly cuts out. Oh. Nobody said... Oh, probably when I hit the funny button. Yeah. Alright. There's audio. I just... was trying to be funny and I hit the wrong button. That probably killed audio when I hit that button. The audio is pretty quiet, though. That's... I can't make the audio go any louder. I mean, I can, but it's gonna start being loud for me. The audio in this game just genuinely seems quiet. Can I, like... Maybe we can boost it. Huh? We can't. Oh, okay. And we can even choose between stereo and... make it sound even worse. But yeah, this game, Suntheal, is pretty infamous. It's pretty infamous due to how poorly it runs. But this game was released in 1995 for the Sega Saturn. Vampire's Mansion. Wait a second. Am I already here? Do I already have to kill the vampire? I'm probably gonna die. Raze, you can't do that to me, Raze. Raze. You can't call me old like that. What's up? You got a problem with me playing Sega Saturn games? Oh, I hate to break it to you, I'm probably older than you, Riz. Here I am playing Sega Saturn games. Youthful, yeah, I'm young. I'm a young for an Oni, right? How long do Oni live? I don't know. Yeah, this is sad. It might have come out for other things. I don't know. I am not the expert on Virtual Hydlide. I have never played this before in my life. What do you do with this weird thing? Alright, I touched it and it made a funny noise. Saturn exclusive, okay. Yeah, the Isekai Oji-san anime where he's like really upset that Nintendo won the console wars. I remember seeing that bit. He's like, he got isekai'd for like, what, 20 years or something, and he asks, like, okay, Sega or Nintendo, you know, who won the console wars? It's like, yeah, Sega doesn't even do consoles anymore. I'm sorry, my dude. I tried to ask Google how long Oni lived, but it sent me to the Ninja Ghost. I get Club is probably like better than whatever I'm wearing now. Can you leave me alone, my dude? Leave me alone! Leave me alone, bats! Oh, this guy's gonna fuck me up. That's definitely a dude that's gonna kill me. Heaviest. Alright, this is probably really heavy. Too heavy for me. Alright. Oh, he's not gonna kill me. What about this one? Okay, I guess not. Please just don't wake up or something. I will scream. Okay, I'm gonna touch this thing and they're both gonna wake up, right? Okay. If you say so. Yes, extremely youthful. I'm still a baby, Oni. They just started letting me drink. So I just can now start drinking my sake. God, how long am I gonna be able to play this game? Alright, can you like go fuck off? I can say this game controls beautifully. Alright, there's gotta be something with this clock, right? Was there another ball? There's probably just like a bunch of balls I have. There's probably a bunch of orbs that I have to touch. Let me say that differently. I get ring. I get club. I don't want club. I can't use club. Is there like a sort button? I think that's the sort button. Ring of Spirit. I don't know what that does. Warhammer. Battle Axe. Alright, yep, just load the sprite for Battle Axe. Alright. That seems like it'd be a good weapon. Yeah, I got a Warhammer and a Battle Axe. I don't know which one's better. Oh my god. This game. Like, this room is too powerful for this game. This is a light club, okay. I wish I could figure out, like... Alright, let's fuck these bats up. Like, I don't know, this room in particular is, like, noticeably laggier. Yeah, please tell me everything about Warhammer. I know nothing about Warhammer. Wait, did I just come... This is the same room. Yeah, give me every bit of Warhammer lore. We'll be here till 2026. Why are these two rooms so much laggier? Oh god, why? No, the game in general just started lagging a lot more. What happened? What happened? Door seared my mysterious power. What mysterious power? Is it the ticking clock? Okay, the game literally running at 1 FPS now. Alright, I can strafe. I can strafe. I need to remember that I can strafe. I'm gonna read you the books at night like a mother reads to their child just so you sort. Yeah. God. Alright, I take back all the nice things I said about Virtual Hydlide. This game runs like ass. Yeah, I can... My imagination will fill in the frames. It's not doing a very good job at it though. Like, really, it did get, like, noticeably worse. For some reason, and I'm not too sure why. Maybe if I kill these bats, I'll get my frames back. Please, you're running at, like, 3 frames per second. Now you're running at 1. Give me those 2 frames. I don't have much, sir. Please. These frames are all I have. There's gotta be like a 4th orb or something, right? It's probably just touch all the orbs. I say good night. Thanks for stopping by this lovely stream. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. There has to be someone who has made like a patch, like a frame rate fixed patch. Even if you could get it to run at like 20 frames per second, like... What if I go back here? Ooh. I remember Nintendo 64 is only 20 FPS. And like, it looks fine for the most part. Actually, I wonder if there's Nintendo 64 games that run higher than 20. Oh my god. Please, I'm trying so hard. There we go. Alright, we found more orb. F-Zero X runs at 60? Okay. Yeah, I guess it would be pretty hard to run like a really fast-paced game with only 20. Alright, what's in this drawer? Anything? Anything, sir? I didn't want to watch too much of that run because I knew I kind of wanted to play this at some point. Like, even though I've, like, you know, seen a speedrun of this, but, like, it's not like I can tell what's going on in a speedrun. 1, because it's a speedrun. I never really know what's going on with a speedrun. 2, because it still just runs at, like, 2 FPS. Oh, that's... Oh, congratulations, Ren. I'm so proud of you. I knew you had it in you, Ren. Can always trust on you to win at video games. Oh my god. Stop, please. The worst part is turning. I think if they just made turning a little bit better, I wouldn't be so bad. There's something on the floor. There's like... goop? I get tool. Awesome. That's what I feel like for playing this game. I get a lot of golds. What the hell? Scroll? Scroll of what? Now, you, sir. Did for the race, was everybody on the same seed? Or is like, did everybody get different seeds? Same seed? Okay. Guess it makes sense from a race perspective, but it would also be really funny if everybody got different seeds and one person just got something really funny. I don't know, like, how the seeds really change stuff other than, like, obviously I know, like, the world map looks different on different seeds, but, like, did the dungeons change much? Why are there chairs on top of the table? Alright, let's do something really dumb. Okay, I tried to be dumb. I'm trying to end the game. Yeah, like you see it too. The FPS has like noticeably gone down. Like there's not much room to go down, and it somehow found a way. Mostly item and dungeon and item placements that change, I see. What's this? Another scroll, maybe? Oh my god. Oh, what? What happened? I'm not, oh, am I paralyzed? I just like died for a second. Stop it. Just falls on the ground. Hi Lily, Lily, I can explain. Actually, I can't explain, I'm sorry. There we go. Good job, Zoe. You did it. You killed the bat. Maybe I've touched enough balls to let the door... yeah, please. Please do. There's probably something I'm missing. What is it? Top right. Yeah, that means I'm probably overweight, right? What is being overweight do? Oh, I'm carrying 20 kilograms and I can only carry 14. I just drop this. I can probably drop the Warhammer. I would imagine the Warhammer isn't as good as the Battle Axe, right? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Oh my god. She wasn't joking. My frames! Why does being overweight make the frame rate go to 1? Like, I knew I was overweight, and I figured I'd probably, like, move a little bit slow, but, like... Wait, are you Lily, are you telling me that Ren... Did Ren not win the race? I was told that Ren won. Have I been lied to? Oh, I don't want that. Alright, well now that I can- oh my god, I can run again. Alright. Let's block. Alright, the game is... Alright, the game is passable. There's just gotta be a ball that I need to touch somewhere, right? I can't like retouch them, so it's not like I have to do them in the right order or something, I guess. There's probably just like 4 of them, and I probably missed one. I love trying to guess what I'm allowed to interact with. Alright, you know what? Take the frames back. I don't want them anymore. Game's too hard to control with the frames. Oh, hi. See, I already touched this one, right? I already touched this one. What did I get from here other than the... What did I get? What did I get? I got the Ring of Spirit, whatever that does. I had the Crucifix coming in. I don't know what the Fairy Chest does. I don't know what the Fairy Tears does. Scroll of Herb, Scroll of Judgment. I don't know what those do. Did I just like miss? I just need to retrace my steps. I gotta go into all the rooms and look for balls. I've touched 4 of them. Are there more than 4? What am I doing with my life? Why am I here? What if I leave? If I leave... Is there like another quest somewhere? Oh, maybe there's other rooms. There are other rooms. Thank you, camera, for getting like shoved at into the ceiling for no apparent reason. There we go, we did it. Boom. Alright, surely. Looks like there's something on the table. Nope, nope, there's something over here. It's a scroll of something. Also, Out of Bounds Bat has decided to pay us a visit. Yeah, celebrity. Nice cameo. The Final Fantasy Hydlide crossover that everybody's been waiting for. Alright. Alright, time to fight Vampire. Ain't it? Can you run that by me again? Why is it just tinking? Alright. He's got hands. Oh, I thought I had this on already. I'm pretty sure I just need to have this on, right? Yeah. I love the face that he makes when he gets hit. I get fucked. Hi CC, hi. I get tool. Another tool. What is tool? Is it a magic lamp? Maybe fairy tears were one tool and this magic lamp was this other tool? Like, maybe tools are just like these random items and they just don't tell me what they are. And... Alright. I wonder if I could just beat this game. Alright, magic lamp is a magic lamp. I can equip a little bit more now. I still can't. It probably would be better to do this. Equip this. Alright. You have to really think when you want to equip stuff. Yeah, it's a totally normal gameplay mechanic, right, Ren? Yeah, it really punishes you for being over encumbered, right? Have you tried not being over encumbered and not having the frame rate go to 1? Of course, March. That's basically what I'm here for. I'm always down for bad ideas. I mean, good ideas. Don't mistake recklessness for courage. Yeah, that's me right now. Me when chat tells me to play virtual Hydlide. I thought I was being brave. trial dungeon. What does that mean? Don't tell me that this is a mimic. I do know that there's mimics. Alright, if I explore the other stuff, will I be rewarded? I do kind of wish I had... Come on, come on, come on, open. If you haven't played this before, I don't think there's a way to describe how this controls. This is definitely a mimic. Nope, never. Oh, a shield though. A light, okay. I knew something was bad about to happen because the music stopped. I was like, this is gonna be like something. Why is it? Can I do this? Scroll of Curse. Does that remove curse stuff? Why did they give me a poisonous herb? What the hell? Alright, the curse sound effect is pretty good. It's not too bad, it's only 1 kilogram. It unfortunately means if I try to equip the battle axe that I will be over encumbered, or rather... Wait, no, I do this. Oh yeah, my max equip rate is 8. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, what a terrible night to have a curse. Are you enemy? Oh, you are. Are you throwing stuff at me? Do you throw stones at me, sir? Thank you. About you can't oh fuck, you can't just kill me. You can't just kill me like that. You can't. If I Alright. If I die, this game is over. There will be no more virtual Hydlide if I die. Alright. The fuck? I don't think I saved either. So I'm assuming it just sends me back to my last save. Oh, my rank is number 1. Cool. Good job. Good job, Zoe. No. Just Zoe. Oh, there's a continue system? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we're speedrunning. We're speedrunning. Ignore chest. It's not important. Well, maybe these chests are important. I get shields. This one's probably not cursed. Oh no. No, I'm over encumbered now. Because the shield is heavy. Why is it heavy? Is there anything else I can get rid of? How? I can get rid of this. Yeah, I had reached the weight limit. So I think the strategy to use for like navigating these places is to run along the wall. No, no. We're getting out of here. Did I take a wrong turn? Yeah, I took a wrong turn. I think I can do this without looking at the map. Yeah, how do I get out? I'm here. Oh, I just have to step on here. Okay. Look at me navigating without a map. Bridge here. Oh, wait. One who can see my truth is permitted to enter. What does that mean? Does that mean... what is the item I picked up? Spectacles of truth. Alright, how do I use that? Oh, right! Game turns red. Forgot about this. Maybe I need to be red. Oh yeah, this is also like a maze. Okay, so stuff spawns. Oh right, there's traps. I remember that. I think if you stay, like, if you hug the edges... Wait, did I misread the map? Or is there, like, teleporting points? Yep, this way. Oh, yes I did. Okay. So I do go through. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. This... Come on, get around the... Holding like the run button and turning tends to turn you way too fast for you to really be able to control. Oop, wrong way. Excuse me, Roper. Thank you. Let me turn right here. Oop, that's probably money. Or a ring. It looks like a ring. It's a ring. We do a 180. And then we turn right. Come on. Actually, I should be doing the strafe. I think that would probably help things out a bit. I misread. I misread. Mm-hmm. Straight. Let's get this scroll. Is the lens of truth supposed to make this visible or something? Or is there something else I have to do to make this visible? Please don't tell me I have to interact with like all of these like silly... like little shrine monument things. Because we're in a couple of places. I guess it would be too easy if you literally just ran to the end. Or maybe there's just a an open side because you have the lens of truth that will tell you where it is. I guess that makes sense. I get scroll. Oh, money. No, I want the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. It was less than last time. What the hell? Oh, I went the wrong way. Bow, bow, bow. God. There's like... I don't know how really to describe this. Ooh. That looks like a weapon. I get sword. Oh, magic sword. Is this the one that shoots? Guess not. Hyena's good. You know, you could probably just death warp out of here, right? It probably would be faster. Alright. We did it? We did it? We did it? These are also jelly. They're just white jelly. Okay, not too exciting. Alright. Is this the volcano, maybe? Like in the middle of a mountain. Maybe it's a volcano? Alright, let's see what you gotta say. Red heat kills you, alright? If I maybe got something that lets me survive it? Ring of Weakness. It can't be removed because of the curse. Oh no. Why did the Ring of Weakness like flash? Did I go down a level or something? Alright, well let's just go. Maybe it doesn't hurt that bad. Maybe it doesn't hurt that bad. There's probably something I need to not just die. Yep, I'm just taking damage. And there's no way I'm finishing this in time. Oh. Alright, you just die if the fire touches you. Awesome. Great game. Well, first place again. Wow. Is there something I can wear? If there's something that I can wear to not instantly die or die a very slow death, we'll continue. If it's something that I'm supposed to go outside and find, I think I'm done with Virtual Hydlide for tonight. Alright, that's cursed. Flame Amulet. There, that's probably it. How did I not see that? Okay, so now the fire just hurts a little. Oh, hello. Doesn't really look that red, buddy. Looks pretty decidedly purple. This is a super annoying maze. So if this gets randomized, that's some serious shit. Which it probably does, right? It'd be kind of boring if the only things randomized were on the overworld, but dungeon stayed the same. Oh. These guys are annoying. Can I just go straight? keep hitting the wrong button to pull up the map. Why am I... Shouldn't there be like a path this way? Is there like a little trap in the map? Hey, Grunt. Have I made enough progress? Have I subjected myself to too much Hydlide? Virtual Hydlide. Bum, 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 bum. When's real Hydlide? Like, just Hydlide? I do want to play that. There's a bunch of different versions of Hydlide though, right? So like, which version of Hydlide is the real version? Thank you, Ace. Yeah, number one. Look at me. Zoe, Techie. Alright, yeah, I can't do this anyway. I did not have a plan for tonight. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna play Batrider. Can play anything, really.
Heat, please.
Oh, you know, I haven't had my fan on this whole time. No wonder why I'm getting warm. 1 second. Let me turn on my fan. Oh, it's hot. Maybe it was Hydlide. Hydlide made the room too hot. you. Yeah, thank you for the fan. Hey, when did the lights go off? Oh, I think the lights went off when I turned the lights on, and then the lights got turned off again because it toggled off. Lights have probably been off for a while. What now? What can I talk about for a silly amount of time while having some video to distract me? Playing to the left of me. Play Batrider. I could play... I need more things to just, like, play when I have nothing else to think about. I guess I can do, like, A Link to the Past Seed. Rising. This. Yes. This. Wait. Which... Is it A, B, C? Is it C for her? I think it's C for her. I could play Pokemon Pinball. I could also try doing slowly learning advanced. Which the 2 extra stages in advanced are very hard. And I have to remember this game is not Toho. There's no, there's no focus button. Also, where did chat go? Chat, where did you go? Chat, where'd you go? Why'd you go over here? I need to be picking up more bombs. I haven't been picking up bombs. Nope. Oh, never mind. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. That actually would have been a really bad spot to die. Why don't I just bomb? Oh my god. Okay. It's not that bad though. I didn't get any overlaps. And I will get a 1-up, but that kind of sucks I don't get like a no miss run. Cool. Oh, also I haven't upped the fire rate. I'll try to find a time soon to do that. Well, what? That's a weird pattern. Should still be fine now. I'll get a 1-up soon. Reyes, are you here to keep me on my art journey? Am I being bullied into doing art? I can just ignore all these. See how many bombs I can just skip because I'm bad about using bombs? Because I am full on bombs. God. Good. Alright. There we go. There's our extend. Alright, there's gonna be one laser. Ah, I thought it was pointed to the right. That sucks. This is usually a really easy boss. Sometimes the lasers get you though. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Hi Kumao. Hi hi. Alright. We will get our 1cc. But the first part of the stage is really rough. These guys are super obnoxious because they just get really close to you and do that. Alright. We do not get our 1cc. Dang. Hi, hi. Welcome. Sorry, I was paying attention to chat. No. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Kamau. Thank you for the raid. Well, this is gonna be awkward. Oh, that's bad. I thought I was fine. Alright. Now we have to fight the hard boss. I'm gonna have to fight Envy after this. Which is a hard boss. So there's this game does a lot of weird things. And like how you pick up, there's some stuff to picking up the power-ups, and you don't want to pick them up at times. I guess is the very short way to explain it. Is if you get a missile, if you get like some sort of power overlap, you have to fight extra bosses, and this is the boss you don't want to have to fight. Because he's much harder than the... Alright, yeah. It's not even the hard pattern. Ugh, fuck. I should just be bombing a million times. Yeah, this... Actually, this... Yeah, it's these set of patterns that are really hard. Because he does, like, these purple lasers, and then, like, that sweet cone sweep thing. That's really obnoxious. Anyway. It was looking good till stage 5. Alright. Alright, no more Batrider. Thank you for the raid. Come out. Thank you. And again, for those of you who don't know Kumao-san, she did a lot of my alerts, and my little BRB thing, and has created some other art for me, and I really like her. Does a lot of like pixel art, It's really good. Okay, what do I play now? Not really sure what I'm doing tonight. I'm just kind of like playing whatever. Okay. Core. Maybe I could like play like A Link to the Past or something like that. I don't know, I need stuff to do on like these days. Or I need like a backlog to work through. Maybe people could submit me games and I have like a giant list of games to play and then I could like slowly chip away at them. If I want to just like kind of play whatever. That's true. That's true. I could just like not stream. That's a thing. That's an option. I basically haven't been doing anything the whole stream. I play Pokemon Pinball, because why not? This game is so relaxing. I'm not even very good at it. But it's okay, you don't have to be. It's okay, we're in Ball Saver, it's fine. It's weird that like there's a couple of pinball games that I really like, but I've never really been super into like pinball as a whole. It's just been like certain specific pinball games. Why did I go in here? I don't got money. I don't got money. There's nothing for me. No. Yeah, I do want to try out Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I want to try out more Mystery Dungeon in general. Because I really found I liked Sharon the Wanderer. I think the thing that I'm trying to figure out is like, do I want to do it as part of like my little RPG project, or just as its own thing, like play whenever? Like for the purposes of the RPG project, do I consider those games an RPG? Yeah, a tough call, and ultimately The only opinion is that matters is mine. Cause like, I'm not going to try to be like, what is an RPG? Stop going into the mart, I don't want anything. Yeah, mine is the only one that matters, nobody else. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, ball saver. Bonk. Why does it keep happening? This game hates me. Oh my god. It's not my fault. It's the game. I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm doing nothing wrong? Okay, maybe that one was my fault. I need to stop going in there. There we go. Yeah, it is. Have you played this race? This is like a really chill Pokemon game. In general, like, I'm a huge fan of the Game Boy Advance library. Like, even though I didn't play it too much as a kid, there's a lot of GBA games that I just like. I really, really like. 2002 maybe? Early 2000. Early 2000s. GBA came out in what, 2001? How do I get? Oh, I get a Pichu for a little bit? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I get a baby, what's her face? I think we just have to bonk them a few times. Because that's how hatching works. No? Come on. Come on. Oh, that was fast. Ba, ba, ba. Oh. Risk of Rain. Do you just want to play Risk of Rain with me, Raze? Is that a... Is that a... Hi, CC. You came just in time. I did play Pokemon Pinball. Like if I play Risk of Rain, I'll get self-conscious because I'm not good at it. Wait, what? Raise. Is this helping? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I don't like. I could play like A Link to the Past, but I don't really want to. I'm not feeling like playing a randomizer seed at the moment. I think it would like just be like forcing myself to. I don't know, maybe we'll just wrap it up early. Get some stuff. There is some stuff I want to get done. So it probably would be good to like not stream until super late. I'll actually be a little bit productive and then still be able to go to bed at a reasonable time. Oh, I would just turn it on monsoon, and then it would last like 5 minutes. I think I don't know, Risk of Rain might be fun to like do as a casual thing. I guess the one thing I'm not sure of is like one thing that I do try to be aware of is like what type of chatters you get with certain types of games. I know some games are really bad about people being like pretty rude. I don't know if Risk of Rain is one of them. Because I know absolutely nothing, and I imagine there's going to be a lot of people that, I don't know, are really knowledgeable about it. And would be mean about it. I don't know. I think I'm just going to end it for tonight. I think I'll just end it here. A lot of backseating point Dexters. Yeah, see? Anyway, let's wrap it up. Let's say goodnight. I'm gonna hit this button as soon as I can find it. Oh. I sometimes think that my stinger is longer than it is, and then I'm like sitting around waiting for it, because I don't hear it. I don't hear the stinger, so I don't really know what it ends until I look over at OBS. And I'm like, oh, it's done already. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try to be better about having something on Mondays. I did enjoy just chatting, but I don't know, it's hard to just talk for a really long time, like talking just about random stuff for 4 hours. That, I don't know, maybe I could have just kept talking about cats for a couple more hours. Probably not. Fun day Monday, wow. That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I like them too. I like them too. I think I just get a little nervous that like I have to keep a conversation going. Right? And I don't know. It's like, is what I'm talking about interesting? Yeah. Oh, maybe today I'm just tired. Maybe I'm just out of it. Maybe that's all it is. Anyway, regardless of how I feel, thanks for watching. Let's find someone to raid. That wasn't today. That was the other day. Yeah, when we were talking about whatever anime. I guess I can keep a conversation. You know what? Let's go say hi to Fong. Fong never streams, and definitely Fong doesn't stream when I'm streaming. Fong is playing Nine Souls, which I think is like a rogue-like game. I think it's like a, or maybe it's just like a Metro. I don't know. I don't know. I think I've seen it before. It's a video game. There you go. Am I gonna kidnap him? I mean, if Fong wants to play something, like if Fong wants to play Risk of Rain, I'll join him, I guess. In any case, thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, you can follow me here. You know the drill. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye bye.